welcome to Weekend Politics.
Yeah.
I know you like drinking something from your cup because you're an Urubo man.
Well, it's not a question of being an Urubo man. If Friday is a day set aside to drink some beer in the parlor.
But you don't get action, huh? The person will get action. Look at look at.
Person don't come today. Where is the person? We are looking for the person.
Peter get action. Peter.
Don't come today.
Peter. Ah la 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 la.
Peter the Rock or Peter.
Well, you can join all of them together. But the other person will really get action. Now, Nyesom Wike.
Oh, God. My.
Wiki action. Part 2.
In fact, the last time I watched his video, he was dancing some kind of ukodo dance with one guy, and it was really interesting. Wike has action, but when it comes to the side of politics, Wike can tear somebody apart without looking back. Well, FCT has not actually enjoyed Wike the way he thinks that we're enjoying him. We're not really. If you look all over FCT right now, there's refuse everywhere, very disgusting. So building bridges and not maintaining the bridges is not a good way. But talking about that, nobody ever wish anybody dead in any way or anybody sick in any way. No, we can have our differences, but wishing somebody dead is not is out of it. But we heard that Minister Nyesom Wike is not been feeling too well and is been flown abroad. But looking at it, what we are really looking at is not the fact that he's not feeling well. It's the fact that he said that those that go abroad to seek medical attention, obviously he has joined the number of people that go abroad to seek medical attention. And meanwhile, in the FCT, the doctors have been on strike for 1 week. Nationally, the strike started today. What can we do differently for these people to look internally and not look externally? Philip.
Thank you very much. I'm surprised you said Wike is a man of action and that in politics he can tear somebody apart. How do you define the word action? Action in the real sense of it and the positive aspect of it is somebody who says something and make things happen. Can we say that Wike make things happen? Can we say Wike is a man of integrity and character? Can we hold Wike to his word? Because not too long ago, Wike said there's no more overseas medical trip. Just few days ago or few years ago, whatever it is, it's still very few, And here we are today. Do not confirm that Wike has been flown abroad for medical care because of due to health challenges. Like you rightly said, nobody wish anybody, ill-health or death or something. But why is it an issue for discussion? It's an issue for discussion because of the utterances made by the same person who is now on medical tourism. Wike has said that there are enough medical facility and the doctors, everything is abundantly provided by the government, of which is a part of in this country. So, if the government had provided the state-of-the-art medical facility in this country, why take a trip to London for his own health, challenge? That is one. Secondly, Wike pride himself as a performer. Is he that when you build some bridges or you renovate some international event center or you build some structure, the reason why you did that is because this contract are being awarded to your crony and you profit from this contract, you overprice them so that you can easily get money out of them. Is that what we refer to as performance, or where you do things that affect the generality of the public and everybody sees and enjoy it? When you build few bridges that the bridges is not commensurate to the money budgeted and spent on it, is that what you call performance and action? So these are the reasons why the issue is being discussed instead of sympathizing with the man who is sick, because the truth of the matter is that a man who is sick should be sympathized with, because ill-health is not a good thing for anybody, especially a man who is in the saddle at this moment. So this should be, a lesson to every person who is in authority, that your word should be your bond. When you are making utterances and statements before the public, remember that the records are always kept. Like people will say, the internet doesn't lie, and they keep records. The statement you make today will be held against you tomorrow if you do not keep to it. That is why we have always advocated on this platform that, look, we need men of integrity and character to be in office, so that when they make their statement, we can hold them to their word. We can take their word to the bank. Not men of questionable character who play to the gallery, who come to the press every now and then to abuse people and be reckless with their utterances. That is the issue. Ordinarily, when a man is sick, the first thing to do is to pray for the person
and sympathize
with him. But we are not wishing him anything. But if he mean what he said, he should come back home to take his treatment. He should cut short his medical trip and come to National Hospital or Gaike Hospital to take his treatment. We challenge him to do that.
Okay, so the source close to him, as reported by Sahara Reporter, said he has been diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and he's supposed to have a pulmonary bypass. And the funny thing about it is that he said no, because it's going to take him a long time to recuperate, and he doesn't want to go out of Nigerian politics. Whether we can like it or not, one day time will expire and we exit this stage, because many has come like that before and they have gone. Without Wike, will Nigeria move forward, Peter?
Of course, Nigeria will move forward. In short, I think he's even part of the system that have held us back. He's part of the establishment. And it is, if the report is true, it's quite pathetic that somebody could mortgage his health for political gains. And that is a shame. And I will excuse him for what he said when he made that statement that he would not go on medical tourism abroad. Then when he was governor of River State, he provided, with all sincerity, he provided one of the best teaching hospitals then. And that period, he didn't travel. Everything he needed, he had it in Port Harcourt. But fast forward to this period, he does not trust what he left behind. Probably he has not been maintained. Maybe the doctors, they have left and things have changed. But having said that, these people should understand that they are there for a reason, to serve. Service is not only by building infrastructure. There are factors you need to look into. As you said earlier, while we under his watch, a performing minister, as you said, while we were under his watch, the doctors in Abuja on strike. Under his watch, schools were on strike for a while.
Elementary
schools were striking for a while. And you could spend 39 billion renovating the National Conference Center. Have you seen the bus terminal is built at Kubo and Mabuchi? Nobody's using it.
Empty.
Nobody.
Bogus project.
That Mabuchi bus terminal, I wonder what led to this. That's not a major hub for transporters. So why go sunk that kind of money there? And again, with him being at the head of our affair of FCT, there's no transparency. Nobody can come and tell you how much have been spent on building a bridge. Let's know it. Let's do cost-benefit analysis. We can't do this, but we don't know the cost involved. Let them be transparent. If they are sure of what they're doing, let's know the cost involved. And their priorities should be set right. It can't be here and the hospitals here are not functioning. The cottage hospitals are not there. The general hospitals need to be funded. They need more equipment. So until they start looking inwards and until they start doing what we expect from our leaders, it's going to be this case we're going to continue, because what they do most times is that they know they could afford going abroad for medical treatment. I say he needs to do a bypass. Bypass can be done in National Hospital. But because they've not funded that hospital for a while.
They don't trust
They
the
don't trust what is there.
But most of the
Maybe-
doctors,
maybe even the equipment, they are obsolete. They are aware of these things.
So before you ask me the question, he said that while he was a city governor of Rivers, he built a state-of-the-art hospital, well equipped and functional. The question I asked, how long has he left as governor of Rivers State?
2 years.
And the question I ask again is it that when you're in government, you do things for only the thing that will serve only the period while you remain as a governor, a city governor, or a government? Was it not supposed to be for a lifetime thing? If what he said he did was right, what has happened to that hospital he built? Why can't he go back to that same hospital? Is that hospital not in Nigeria? Is it not from Rivers State anymore? So, you see, when you are wicked to the people, you are indirectly wicked to yourself. You come up with this project in the name, you come up with this project in the name of siphoning money from the people. When you siphon the money, you celebrate it, you overblow it. Then the thing you so celebrated and spend the whole money will not last the test of time. Go to Delta State, for instance. All the road constructed by the administration of Okowa that he went with the name Roadmaster, they've all been eroded. Even in his own community, there are no more road in Owa, where he came from. The road linking Owa to Umutu to Abraka is completely eroded. And this is his area. This is a cut across the whole nation. You are a government, you do cosmetic projects, and you collect money that of lifetime, and you celebrate them. And when you leave office, within a trickle of eye, these projects are no more. People look for them, they don't see them anymore. The money is gone. It's so hard to govern. So when you said he built hospital in Rivers, he should cut short. I challenge him to cut short his journey and come back to the hospital he built. Why go? If you establish a business, for instance, a restaurant, will you go to another restaurant to eat?
Yes.
Maybe the operators have left.
I'll go to another restaurant. I'll go to a fine
No,
restaurant.
probably maybe.
So what
maybe-
your restaurant is not up to standard.
No,
you have
Buka.
people with substandard food.
I built Mama Put.
It might not be that. It might be those you engaged when you were there to work there. As you left, they couldn't maintain them. They left.
No.
So probably
no,
the doctors.
no. Is it structures are structures?
But you know, human beings.
No, hold on now.
Yeah.
Structures are structures, and people that supervise structure are the chief executive officer of the structure. Every governor is a chief executive officer of a state. That's their place.
Yes.
Now you can't take responsibility. Everything that happened under your watch should be under your responsibility.
Yes.
Now, if you build a standing hospital with good structures, we are saying what do you call it? Hilton. What do you call it again? You know they've changed the name several times. Transcorp Hilton.
Yeah.
It has. I mean, over how many years?
Exactly.
It's been there,
And it has just
But-
changed.
and it has been exchanging hands.
But you know why? Because whoever succeeds upgrade this. You know how this thing works in Nigeria. Once a governor builds a structure and you're gone, your successor will look away. Want to build his own. You want to create his own legacy.
You see,
That's the problem we have in Nigeria.
No, let me
I'm not
see,
brief for him.
see. For instance,
don't have
I know
Nigeria.
you are not holding brief for him, but we must get things right.
Yes.
We must put a square peg in a square hole. I take your mind back to Abuja. Take your mind to Abuja in 1990 till 2007, when RFI Hoswe as the minister of FCT.
The structure has
The
still on ground.
structure he put down, are we not enjoying it till today? So what are you talking
the
about?
departments that he's set up,
Are they
the,
not running
the lands
the-
department,
the FCT, are they not running the FCT?
your paper has been what do you call? Do you understand? Everything is still
Everything RFI put in place as a minister of FCT, are they not in place?
It's only that
Is
now,
it-
now the parks that RFI puts on ground and demolish people from having all nonsense so that we can have a recreational good facility. We can send all of them to estate.
It's only destroying it.
It's destroying all of them.
All the gardens you see something springing up.
He has destroyed. Since you are a wicked lawyer today, let's direct them
I
to you.
drive around the time, you see dustbin everywhere.
Everywhere.
Abuja is gradually turning into
No.
Lagos.
Let's say that
Ghettos
it is.
everywhere.
No, that
We, you
is
see,
that's the concern.
no, hold on. Let me
That's
tell you
the
something.
concern.
You see, we love the road he has built. Nice. But there's something.
It's beyond road building.
It's beyond road building.
It's just part of the things. It's expected to be.
Let me tell you a scripture in the Bible. Jesus Christ said, "You pay tithe of every mint and dint." He said, "Which you ought to do, not neglecting the weightier matters, which is love." You see, I don't know if you understand. So what he needs to do is that these that are on ground, that it builds road, fine. Linking communities, fine. The congesting Abuja of what's it called? Traffic is great, beautiful. But you just go outside of this building now, you see, I mean, everywhere littered with.
Not too long. Last week, myself and himself, we went to Mabushi. We were shocked with the massiveness of the debt. The refuse in that.
No, it's
just behind Ministry of Works.
It's a major concern now because we are looking at as if we're playing with it. It's a major concern. These refugees are beginning to pile up.
You can't see that.
Nobody is saying that, talking about it. Every day they were saying thugs out on the road. Nobody's saying anything about it. These things are things he needs to address.
No, is it not the thugs and touts that killed that man and that woman with their child?
Whole family.
The whole family.
That was eliminated.
Eliminated.
That just starts. Nobody's doing anything about it. So I quite understand what everybody's saying here.
So what we are saying is that we have, for example, the Nyesom General Hospital is an eyesore. Go to Gwaripa General Hospital. Do you understand? Nothing has been improved on these health facilities that are owned and managed by the FCT. That's what we are saying.
Let's drink our beer because it's a weekend. Let's drink a beer.
Philip. Then they accuse you for drinking for 5 years. Now you are drinking.
Your drinking will not stop you from doing the right thing.
No, but
well, you know, when excessive drinking, it's just like what happened in what's it called? Airpeace. Their pilot, both the pilot and the co-pilot, and one of the crew member. Not be saying that they shako gogoro only, they take igbobo. Pilots.
Nigeria, we see they just play with our life. Not that is it. How can you? And it was reported that 103 persons were
inside the flight.
You can imagine how they were toying with the destiny of 103 persons, including their own destiny.
I wish
they couldn't wait to arrive before they take their alcohol or clothes from work.
This thing will not just go under the carpet. This thing is weighty. This is serious.
In fact, their certificate, their license to be withdrawn.
They need to look at
permanently.
Their license to be withdrawn. There's nothing looking.
There should be a penalty for even the airline itself for not monitoring those that work for them.
Yeah,
there should be a test.
There should be a periodical test.
Yes.
Do you understand? Health-wise, every 3 months I used to know because I used to be close to someone that was a crew member. Every 3 months they go for medical check, diabetes, these issues that you can pass on.
But there's instantaneous tests. As you want to fly, they just give you blow into it. There's not a level of intoxication. It can't be high and be flying people.
Not even just the alcoholic intoxication. It's the fact that they take hard drug, which is marijuana. I mean,
you see, for me, this is an eye opener to the Nigerian Aviation Authority and the Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation and what do you call it, Space Development.
Yeah,
he should take decisive step against the airline and those corporates.
Well, on a lighter note, they say they advise our president making all the smoke. He still they smoke. Maybe everybody's president is smoking and
I'm not there.
Well, okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, bye. Thank you. When we read allegedly, that's what we read. But maybe that true. They only talk true, but from president, did you see the airline people smoke?
The result is there.
Give result.
Wike said no more overseas trip. I saw that.
But you don't say the action when I talk. Say Wike get. I say Wike they drink 55 years.
Now you talk at me. I don't know that one.
I hear.
What I know to be asked.
Peter say talk am. All right, enjoy Wike, everybody. It's time we call it off for today. Thank you very much.